Kyron Horman was a curious and bright-eyed 7-year-old boy who loved science and had a passion for learning about the world around him. He had an infectious smile and an energy that could light up a room. But one day, that energy was gone. Kyron disappeared from his school in Portland, Oregon, and was never seen again. Let's dig deep into the details of this young boy's disappearance. It was June 4th, 2010, and Kyron was excited to attend a science fair at Skyline Elementary School. He had spent weeks preparing his project on red-eyed tree frogs and couldn't wait to show it off to his classmates. Kyron's mother, Desiree Young, dropped him off at school that morning, never suspecting that it would be the last time she would see her son. Kyron's stepmother, Terri Horman, had volunteered to chaperone the science fair. She was supposed to take a photo of Kyron in front of his project and then drop him off at his classroom before heading home. But as the day went on, something didn't feel right. When Desiree arrived to pick up Kyron after school, he was nowhere to be found. The school staff said that they had marked Kyron as absent that day, but his backpack and coat were still in his classroom. A frantic search began immediately, with police, search and rescue teams, and volunteers combing the area around the school and nearby woods for any sign of Kyron. As the days turned into weeks and then months, there was still no sign of Kyron. The investigation into his disappearance was intense, with detectives interviewing dozens of witnesses and conducting multiple searches of the area around the school and Terri Horman's home. Terri Horman became the focus of suspicion in the case. She had a strained relationship with Kyron's mother and had been going through a difficult time in her personal life. She had reportedly been struggling with depression and had been taking medication for anxiety. She had also been having marital problems with Kyron's father, Kyron Horman, and had reportedly asked him for a divorce just days before Kyron disappeared. Detectives began to look into Terri's actions on the day of Kyron's disappearance. They discovered that after taking the photo of Kyron in front of his project, she had left the science fair early and had driven around town for several hours before returning to the school to pick him up. She claimed that she had gone to a local Fred Meyer store to buy a stepladder, but there was no record of her purchase. Terri also made several contradictory statements to the police about what happened that day, leading investigators to believe that she was not being truthful. They searched her home and car and found several items of interest, including a handwritten note from Terri to Kyron Horman in which she allegedly asked him to find a way to disappear. They also discovered that she had tried to hire someone to kill Kyron just months before Kyron's disappearance, although there was no evidence that she was involved in Kyron's disappearance. Despite their suspicions, the police were unable to find any concrete evidence linking Terri to Kyron's disappearance. She has never been charged with any crime related to the case, and the investigation remains active to this day. Kyron's disappearance has had a profound impact on his family and the community. His mother, Desiree, has been a tireless advocate for missing children and has worked to raise awareness about Kyron's case. She has also criticized the police investigation, saying that they did not do enough to follow up on leads and tips. Kyron's father, Kyron, has also spoken out about the case, saying that he believes that Terri knows more than she has revealed. He has since divorced Terri and has custody of their daughter. Kyron's disappearance has also led to changes in the way that schools handle missing children. In conclusion, the disappearance of Kyron Horman is a tragic and heartbreaking case that continues to haunt his family and the community. Despite the best efforts of law enforcement, Kyron's fate remains unknown. It is our hope that by keeping his story alive, we can bring attention to the issue of missing children and work towards finding answers for Kyron and his loved ones. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you will be helping us to continue our mission of telling compelling stories that inform and inspire. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to bringing you more great content in the future.